Hey, beautiful people, you know what time it is. It's a chat with Rashina. This is like the 10th time me trying to record this video. I can't get my words right this morning, but I'm going to get it out. But I want to encourage you, don't miss your blessing because it is not packaged the way you desire. A lot of times we have our ideal mate, we have our ideal life, we have our ideal job, and a lot of times that comes with work. A lot of times we ask God for a chair and he gives us a tree. That means you got to put some effort into it. A lot of times we want a finished product, but that's not the way God works. We think about King David. His when Samuel came to anoint him as king, because his all his brothers looked a certain way. David was out in the field tending to his father's business. That's a word right there. He was busy about his father's business, and he got overlooked. He got overlooked because he didn't look the part, because he didn't have it quote unquote all together. And God said, none of these, none of these are whom I have ordained to be king. He said, is there not another son? Is there not somebody else? He said, go out there and get that son, because we're not going to sit down until I lay my eyes on the next king of Israel. And so what am I saying? A lot of times God will send us things. He will send us people. He will send us what we need. But because it doesn't line up with our preference, we will negate it and we'll try to make every excuse to say why that's not the thing that God's promised us, because we don't want to put in the effort. We don't want to put in the time nor the energy to really craft and build the things that God has blessed us with. The devil is a lie. Do not miss your blessing because it is not packaged the way you desire. A lot of times, even when we think about our ideal mate, we have a laundry list of what they have to have. They have to have racks in the bank, but they're dying spiritually, or they're dying spiritually but has racks in the bank. Listen, baby. And we can have this and that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying a lot of times God will send something in the package of work. And when you work for it, then you value a thing that much more. Think about that first car that you got. Think about how when you first got a car, you may have been driving your mama's car, and so you left food, you left french fries, you didn't put gas in the car, you didn't change the oil, like all those things. But baby, when you got your own, you had to pay for that thing, you had to pay for insurance, you had to pay for the upkeep of the car, you had to pay to get the oil changed. You treated that with a little bit more value because you had to put some work into it. Do not deny the very thing that God is sending you because it looks like work. It's your blessing, but it's work. And that's okay. And that is okay. So I want to encourage you with that. Blessings are all around you. Blessings are encircled, encamped around you. But are you denying the very thing that you're praying and asking God for because it is not a quote unquote finished product? Huh?